On our second assessment, Melanie and I choose Otelos, and we have the first song for this playlist, Only Love Can Hurt Like This by Pamela Faith. On this song, we highlight the phrase, every time you go, it's a knife that cuts right through my soul. Only love can hurt like this. So as you can see, the singers mention a love that is killing her, that it's a painful love. It's not the love that we are used to see that makes you a better person. And it's exactly what Rodrigo said on the book on page 92 when he mentioned the only cure is death, referring to the love that he felt for Desdemona. So as you can see on both cases, the son and the story, this love is a painful love that the only cure is the death, is dying. And these two people are suffering a very, very extremely hard, painful for the people that they love.
In this song, we find the phrase, I've been locked inside your heart-shaped box for weeks. The Macmillan Dictionary defines locked as to put someone in a room and lock the door so they cannot leave. So locked means to be trapped in a room or in a place with a lock that blocks someone from escaping. In this case, the room is the woman's heart. The singer is inside the woman's heart, and he can leave or escape from that room. The previous quotation reveals that the singer hasn't been able to forget a woman. That is exactly what Rodrigo is experiencing. After all that has happened in Act 1, and even when Desdemona is married to Othello, Rodrigo still loves Desdemona. So, similar to what the song says, we can say that Rodrigo has been locked inside Desdemona's heart-shaped box for weeks and even much more time. So basically, that is the relation between this phrase and the literary work.
Then we'd have this masterpiece by Olivia Newton-John from this musical Grease, Hopelessly Devoted to You. On this song, the singer mentioned, my head is saying, "Fool, forgive him." My heart is saying, don't let it go. Hold on to the end, and that's what I'm tend to do. So, also we have a connection on Othello's story when Rodrigo says on page 92 of the course book, "What should I do? I know it's foolish to be much in love, but I can't help it." So there is a connection between this song and this story on these two phrases, because these people know that loving this person is something fool, is something illogical, and they are aware of it, but um, it doesn't matter. They're going to love them anyway, So has it doesn't matter for them to know that this is something that it has no sense. They don't want to um, to change how they feel. Has Olivia Newton-John mentioned, she says, that's what I'm tend to do. And Rodrigo also said, I can help it. So that is the connection between these two phrases.
In the song Unbreak My Heart, we find the next phrase. Time is so unkind and life is so cruel without you here beside me. Here there's an emphasis on how life is. Then on page 92 from the course book, Rodrigo says it's silly to live when life is tortured. In this part of the story, Rodrigo tells Iago that he wants to drown himself. In other words, he wants to die. He doesn't find any reason to continue living due to Desdemona's rejection. So the relation here is that for both the man in the song and for Rodrigo, it is too hard and painful to live without the woman they love. The phrase from the song characterizes life as so cruel, and Rodrigo characterizes as a torture, which is kind of similar.
The fifth song is Live by JoJo. And on this song, JoJo describes a person who lies to her. She said, I wonder how I bought all the lies. You said that you will treat me right, but you was just a waste of time. And on Othello's story on page 91, Vervantio said that Othello should keep an eye on Desdemona. She also said she lied to me and she may lie to you. On the book, there is an explanation, a quotation there that says that these words are spoken by the Desdemona's father, and it shows how Desdemona um, are foreshadow and has ill fate. So on these both cases, on the song and the story, it shows a person that likes to lie to the person that are next to them and that are like double faced. They don't have like the personality inside that they shows to the people who is around them. So this is the connection between the song and the story again.
In this song, the phrase I want what you have now has a strong relation with the character Iago, the friend of Roderigo. In the story, we read that three noblemen asked Othello to name Iago as his lieutenant, but Othello didn't do it. In his place, Othello named Cassio as his lieutenant. This caused Iago to be annoyed and jealous. He was like, why he didn't choose me? I deserve that position. On page 94 from the book, Iago says, let's see how can I get his position and use him to hurt Othello at the same time. In this part of the story, Iago is thinking of a way to get what he wants, which is Cassio's position. As the song says, I want what you have, Iago is saying basically the same. I want what you have, Cassio. I want your position of lieutenant.
And finally, the last song that we have that it's going to be I Wish You Were Mine by Love and Caliber and Mia Niles. And on this song, I'm going to highlight the phrase, now I can't get over you. I can't get over you. I'm losing my mind. And this is going to match with, again, Rodiger's words on the page 92 when he mentioned, I'm going to go drown myself. So with that phrase, Rodrigo showed us that he's losing his mind. He is completely lost for this girl, for Desdemona. He can get over her and he doesn't want to get over her. So this is like a summary. This phrase on this one is like a summary about how Rodrigo felt about Desdemona.
In the song I Wish You Were Mine, we find the next phrase. There's something about you. I wish you were mine. On page 88 from the book, Desdemona tells Othello that if a friend of him had a story like his, she will fall in love with him. We don't read this in the story, but basically what Desdemona is saying here, oh, this man is incredible. I wish he was mine. There was something about Othello that caught Desdemona's attention.